For today's starting lineups, Georgia Southern College. At goalkeeper, 00, Emily Jones. Number 3, Emily Blakely. Number 5, Drew Henderson. Number 6, Rachel Cochran. Number 9, Ella Hawkins. Number 12, Bree Rita. Number 13, Haley West. Number 16, Christine McDonald. Number 18, Shataya Crawford. Number 19, Avery Hyde. Number 24, Mariah Johnson. The Hurricanes are coached by Samantha Snow and assisted by Tracy Moonsey. And now for your North Greenville Crusaders. Number 22, Catherine Allen. Number 1, Lindsay Tooten. Number 4, Courtney Etheridge. Number 5, Carice Hoover. Number 17, Megan Robertson. Number 6, Alex Paglario. Number 2, Olivia Schmitsky. Number 19, Tori Owens. Number 11, Lauren Prevette. Number 33, Madeline Schober. And number 14, Ashton Robinson. Your Crusaders are coached by Andy Robinson, and he is assisted by Donovan Kraft, Rocky Robinson, and Caitlin Brown. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remain standing for the national anthem. Please remain standing for the invocation. Lord, as we come to you, God, today, we pray that you would let us have a good, safe game. Lord, I pray, God, that in all things that we would glorify you. Lord, that you would just allow this to be a competitive, God, but productive game. And so, Lord, I pray that you would keep the players safe tonight. Lord, keep the officials safe. In your name we pray. Amen. At this time, we would like to thank all of our sponsors, Hampton Inn,
Good evening, everyone, and welcome in to another exciting evening for North Greenville University soccer and against the Georgia Southwestern Hurricanes, obviously out of Southwestern Georgia. North Greenville comes into this game with a 1-0 record, and Georgia Southwestern comes in 1-1, but being outscored 10-0 in their last match. Now we're going to take a look at Lindsay Tooten's goal. She has been all the offense for North Greenville so far on this very young season. She's listed as number 1, a junior out of Hampton, South Carolina, by way of Wade Hampton High School. She'll be a player to keep an eye on for the Crusaders. get ready for kickoff from the midfield stripe. Georgia Southwestern will get it to start the first half, and we are underway. And immediately Georgia Southwestern trying to go on the attack. A quick pass going out of bounds here on the near side. Quick turnover back to North Greenville. And throw in comes from the near side. Mishandled by number 5. That was Karis Hoover. Now Georgia Southwestern trying to get their offense back, and that one cleared out of bounds. Number 14, Ashton Robinson, clears it out. So Georgia Southwestern, the Hurricanes will get it right back. Here comes a throw in for the Hurricanes. Battle for it, trying to get it into the box. Here comes Georgia Southwestern attacking from the near side. They'll let it roll out, and it will be Lady Crusader ball. Going to be a goal kick. Goalkeeper for North Greenville, number 33, Madeline Schnober. And Georgia Southwestern wasting no time in getting the ball back. Attacking it from the near side, number 18, Shatria Crawford. Good defense by North Greenville, has to pass back. Here comes a cross into the box and shot off target. So another goal kick upcoming for North Greenville. That was number 5, Drew Edgerson, freshman out of Macon, Georgia, on the shot attempt. And Georgia Southwestern immediately intercepts the throw in. North Greenville does get it back, and they will cross midfield, the midfield stripe for the first time, and immediately tacking it down the far side. Here come the Lady Crusaders trying to get into the box, attacking from the middle. Here comes a shot on goal, and it's going to be saved. 0-0. Emily Jones, a sophomore goalkeeper for the Hurricanes, makes a nice save. So she'll try to get the ball back to her offense. Here comes the kick. It's going to clear midfield. And North Greenville gets battling for the ball still. Number 5 for NGU. That's Karis Hoover gets it back. She has possession of it right now. Pass down the near side. Trying to find number 4 is Courtney Etheridge. Etheridge has a cross attempt at the box that goes wide and easily saved by Jones. So Jones will have another attempt. And she'll just ease it into her midfielder, Bree Rada, the sophomore of Bradenton, Florida. And here come the Canes trying to get some more offense going. Bounce across midfield, goes wide of the intended target. And North Greenville gets it back. Number 14, Ashton Robinson there on the far side, gets it back for NGU. Here again comes an attack by the Lady Crusaders, trying to make a drive down the far side. Pass attempt intercepted by Georgia Southwestern. And now the Hurricanes will make an attempt as North Greenville steals it back. And that pass going forward as Georgia Southwestern's pass trickles out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in for North Greenville. Throw in, picked up. Here comes a pass back to the defensive half of the field. North Greenville looking to cross midfield and get it into that offensive half. Pass back to the goalkeeper. Not much pressure from Georgia Southwestern right now. That pass off the foot of a North Greenville player on the far side. Immediately picking it back right back up is number 14, Robinson. Ball out of bounds off of Robinson as she tried to cut it in on the far side. Canes get it back. A throw in for Georgia Southwestern just in front of the grandstands on the far side from us. And North Greenville intercepts the throw in. Now they have some advantage, trying to get numbers forward. Trying to cut it back into the middle. Here comes a shot in and saved again that time by Jones. That one from outside the box had good distance, but Jones was there to scoop it up. Georgia Southwestern trying to get numbers forward again. North Greenville battling for it at midfield. And that's a good cut by Georgia Southwestern, but North Greenville too strong. Had 3 defenders back there, easily picks it up. And now here comes North Greenville right back across the midfield stripe. Pass to the near side, number 17, Megan Robertson. Battling hard with number 12, Bree Rada. Loses it, and we have a whistle. And the ball will be given back to Georgia Southwestern. Jones with a free kick. Boots it in. Nice header there by number 5, Drew Ederson. And North Greenville scoops it right back. Let it go back to the goalkeeper. Schober. That pass right by the defender for Georgia Southwestern to number 11. That's Lauren Previtt. Trying to get it to midfield, get a good strike into the box. Nothing doing yet. Georgia Southwestern knocks it away for the moment and gets the ball back, ripped away from Karis Hoover. And a collision on the far side. Penalty against North Greenville. Georgia Southwestern will get it back with a free kick. Here comes the kick. And North Greenville immediately intercepts it. Lady Crusaders get it back. And not enough numbers forward for North Greenville, but no problem. Number 2, Olivia Schmidtke there to pick it back up. And now Georgia Southwestern intercepts it here on the near side. They'll try to get it into the box. Number 18, that's Sharicha Crawford. Swinging it out to the far side, has it picked up by number 22, Catherine Allen. North Greenville trying to pass it forward as we have a flag up on the far side. Ball's out of bounds, give it back to Georgia Southwestern. Now North Greenville after the throw in, picking it up. Trying to cross in from the far side of the box. That pass just a little too wide. Now here comes North Greenville. Chip shot in, misses just wide off the foot of number 2, Olivia Schmidtke, the sophomore from Gastonia, North Carolina. Had an open look, caught the goalkeeper out of position, trying to defend it on the near post, and just couldn't get it to curl in on the far one. It will be a goal kick for the Hurricanes. Battle for it just shy of midfield. North Greenville picking it up. Number 19, Tori Owens, first player there. That one neatly picked up by Haley West for the Hurricanes. And Georgia Southwestern trying to get back on offense. Once again, right at midfield is number 19, Owens, battling for it hard with Crawford. And Owens wins that battle. Now here comes North Greenville. They'll try from the near side, it looks like this time. Number 4, that's Etheridge, looking to curl it in. Tries to get across into the box, and that one sails wide of Tootin, who was waiting on that far side. Mentioned her earlier. She has been the offense so far for North Greenville, looking to add to her goal total. Another goal kicking coming for the Hurricanes. And North Greenville picks that one up immediately. Now here comes Etheridge again, trying to run right down the middle. Has a shot go in and saved. Had Tootin open for a minute between 2 defenders, but Emily Jones, the keeper for Georgia Southwestern, picks it up, and she'll boot it back into play. Once again, North Greenville able to pick these free kicks up from Georgia Southwestern. They get the ball back on offense right now. That's the speedster, number 14, Robinson, the freshman out of Greenville, South Carolina. Passes to the far side, and that one kept in bounds, but Georgia Southwestern immediately boots it out on the far side corner. It will be Lady Crusader ball. Will not be a corner kick. It will be a throw in from the far side. And here comes a throw in. North Greenville battling for it, wins the ball. Try to pass back to the middle. Here comes number 11. Previtt has a shot, bounce off a defender, and another easy save for the keeper, Jones. And another goal kick won by North Greenville. And now kick it back to their own keeper. It's Schober back there. Wide open at midfield, Pagliaro. Passes to the middle, has number 2, Schmidtke. Schmidtke swarmed immediately, trying to drive it into the box. Passes near side instead to Etheridge. Now Etheridge will look to try to find a path to the net. Boots it in and sails wide of another attacker, and Jones pressured that time. Makes a very good save as several North Greenville attackers were in the box. Trying to see who almost had a header that went in, just sailed a little too high over. That looks like number 17, Megan Robertson, the junior out of Woodruff, and transfer out of the University of South Carolina. And now here comes a one-on-one situation, and goal for North Greenville. Another quick steal and has the keeper one-on-one. North Greenville grabs the lead. 34 minutes left to play in the first half. 1-0 NGU. Couldn't quite tell if that was Tootin again or number 2, Schmidtke. So it was number 1, Lindsay Tootin, continues her offensive tear. So North Greenville with the advantage. They have controlled possession all around the field today. They're still at midfield. North Greenville has to retreat back to get it. 2 defenders, and that 2-on-1 situation. That was Ashton Robinson again. North Greenville only attack again, only leaves 1 defender. This pass to the near side. Number 11 bringing it in. Previtt trying to attack on the near side. Booted out of bounds on the near side by Georgia Southwestern. Haley West on defense. Here comes a throw in. Trying to get it into the box. Sails just wide of number 2. And here comes a high cross into the box and sails over the crossbar of the goal. So that will be a goal kick for the Hurricanes. North Greenville already leading 1-0, 32 to play in the first half. Lindsay Tootin with yet another goal in this young season. And Georgia Southwestern will look to equal the score. Great pressure there by number 2, Schmidtke, getting into the Hurricane backfield, and now here on the far side, North Greenville with yet another steal, streaking, trying to get in the box. Here's Schmidtke passing forward, has it deflect off a defender, goes to the near side, picked up by Etheridge. Etheridge passes to number 11, Previtt. Previtt looking for the cross, has the defender in front of her, trying to find some room. Here it comes, and bounces off another Hurricane defender. North Greenville again retreating back to it. Here comes a shot, bounce off the same defender by number 5, Hoover. Hoover battling hard with the Southwestern defender, the other number 5, Drew Edgerson. And North Greenville has to retreat all the way back into their defensive half, but they retain possession. We'll throw it down to our sideline reporter, Gabby. Scratch that. North Greenville dominating possession so far. Rolling again into the Hurricanes side of the field. Emily Jones has had a few saves already. Has let one get by her for a Lindsay Tootin goal. Again, attacking on the far side. Here comes a cross into the box, sails wide and out of bounds, and be a goal kick for Jones. Now we can throw it down to Gabby to see what information she has for us down there underneath the scorer's tent.
Thanks, Gray. Yeah, I've been noticing a couple things down here while I'm on the sidelines. Definitely can see that our opposing team's defense is pretty good from the looks of it down here. They do need to pick it up a little bit on offense. They do look a little bit clustered when they are on offense, but I did notice something with a couple of our players. Obviously, we can always count on Lindsay and Tori to be big scorers and open up the field for some good passes. But I have noticed that Ashton Robinson, who is a freshman from Greenville, South Carolina, is actually someone with some outstanding talent for a freshman, and she's also a starter. So that's definitely somebody to look out for this season, and I feel like she's going to do big things for the team. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Gabby. You mentioned Lindsay Tootin and Tori Owens. Keep an eye on them throughout this ball game. Georgia Southwestern with a shot on goal from number 5, Endrickson, trying to get it in from the near side, but the goalkeeper for North Greenville, Schober, was there to scoop that one up. The lead remains 1-0 in favor of the Lady Crusaders. Goal kick for North Greenville. Nice deflection off the foot, picked up by Schmidtke. Trying to cross it into the box, just led the attacker for North Greenville a little too far. Scooped up by Jones for an easy save. Again, another goal kick picked up by North Greenville after it bounces off a Georgia Southwestern player. All the way back to Schober it goes. She'll pass forward to Tori Owens. Here comes Owens. She looks for some help down the near side. Has it picked up by Schmidtke. Passes back. Has number 11, Previtt, waiting on the near sideline in front of her own bench. Now they try to cross it back up the middle, deflect it back. Here comes a shot, and it sails in over Jones for the second goal of this game for North Greenville. Number 11, Lauren Previtt, strikes, a sophomore out of Winfield, West Virginia. Two 2-0 North Greenville leads, approaching 27 minutes to play in the first half.
And there's just not much you can do about that. When you ramp it over the entire defense, it's up to the goalie to jump and try, and she did her best. Didn't work out. North Greenville leads 2-0.
Emily Jones listed as 5'8", and that ball was kicked about 6 feet. 4 inches is all you need. Throw in on the far side for Georgia Southwestern. Ball deflects out of bounds. Now Georgia Southwestern trying to chop into this score, or chop into this lead for North Greenville. But North Greenville not having any of it, but let the pass go out of bounds. So another throw in for Georgia Southwestern. You can see the Newberry College men's soccer team entering the facility. Their game against the North Greenville men coming up after this one has concluded, and both teams get a short warm-up period. So after the North Greenville women and Georgia Southwestern, as here comes an attack by Georgia Southwestern that fizzles out. Scooped up easily by Schober. But to finish that, North Greenville and Newberry in men's soccer right here from Pepsi Stadium on this same field and turf coming up after this game. North Greenville looking a little patiently. Here is Previtt. She has one of 2 goals scored, Tootin with the other. Now passing forward, midfield, number 5, Karis Hoover picks it up, trying to cross to the near side. Georgia Southwestern waiting there. And now here come the Canes. That pass high up in the air, And North Greenville controlling it for the moment. Canes get it back, though. Number 22, Rizé picks up the pass, and now trying to go down midfield. Crawford giving chase. Keeper for North Greenville coming out. She'll get the pass back, being pressured, and kicks it out of bounds as Crawford all over Schober. Had a defender there to help her, but Crawford with good pressure. And there'll be a throw-in from the Canes from the near side, threatening with 25 minutes left.
I'll tell you what, Gray. It seems like every time Georgia Southwestern is about to attack, they get the setup pass after the long ball, but there's never anyone there to go attack afterwards. That seems to be their big problem. Whereas opposed North Greenville, whenever they get the setup pass, there's 4 or 5 girls on their end to try and attack the ball.
Now Crawford, the only attacker when they get that long ball down there. Crawford's about the only, or that's Kenesha Roberts, number 15, excuse me. Roberts about the only attacker down there for the Canes. So we'll see if, as this game progresses, if Georgia Southwestern moves any attackers further up the field. And that is Roberts. She comes out of the ball game for a rest. Georgia Southwestern tries to get it back on that attack, but that pass deflects off of a Hurricane player picked up by Robinson for NGU. And now here comes North Greenville right back. They've already got 2 attackers down the field. Make it 3 as the ball trying to come in from the far side with Tootin. Georgia Southwestern kicks it out of bounds. Throw in from the far side for NGU. There's the throw in. Pass back, now a deep long ball, deflects off another Southwestern defender. And right into the feet of Previtt. She'll try to look to bounce something in, being pressured by number 23, Taylor Heron. And now the Canes get it back. They have an attacker forward, and that is Schober coming up to sling that one back over the midfield stripe. North Greenville had 2 defenders to Georgia Southwestern's 1. That was still a dangerous run by the Canes. Now they look to try it again. Previtt getting to it, though, steals it away for the moment. And now number 19, Tori Owens being pressured. Another kick back to Schober. She heads to the far side. Now here comes Georgia Southwestern. They bring 2 attackers forward to try and rip the ball away from the North Greenville defense. Robinson gets a pass off, but Georgia Southwestern bounces it right back. Robinson going after it again, blocks the defender, and gets the ball right back, and will try to pass down the far side. North Greenville looking to try and open things up on that far side, cross it back into the middle of the field. Here comes the pass. A kick back from Schmitzky, shot on goal is saved by Jones. Another save for Emily Jones. North Greenville still leading, though, 2-0 under 22 minutes to play in the first half.
She is racking up the saves. There's been a lot of North Greenville attack on that side of the field.
Goal kick comes in, clears midfield. Georgia Southwestern trying to get numbers forward. Previtt going back to get it. And a soft roller almost picked up by number 23, Heron for Georgia Southwestern. Schober gets it out of there, though. And North Greenville once again on the attack, this time trying to bounce it down the near side. Kick back to the middle of the field, has Tootin. Tootin with some open space, but the ball, now here comes number 5 for North Greenville flying in, and a deflection, another great save, as Karis Hoover was had all but an open net, and Jones one-on-one makes the save.
No one on Georgia Southwestern was expecting that ball to bounce back towards the goal, and that almost resulted in a 3rd score.
Now we have a corner kick. It'll come from this near side corner. And here comes the corner. Wide, and Georgia Southwestern picks it up, but kicks it right between 3 North Greenville players. It is Robinson picking it up, and Georgia Southwestern lets it roll out of bounds, trying to spearhead an attack from the far side. It goes back to the Crusaders. It's 2-0. Previtt and Tootin, the 2 scores for North Greenville. They lead 2-0. Looking to add a 3rd. Here comes a cross into the box. Sails wide again. Trying to get another pass down the middle lane. It'll be a goal kick from Jones. Substitution coming on for North Greenville. It's number 10. Jamie Shutt will switch out for Ashton Robinson.
But just like we were saying, Gray, look how many defenders are there for North Greenville as opposed to the attackers for Georgia Southwestern.
Four on the other half of the field compared to Georgia Southwestern's 1. Have a player slow to get up. And now she does for Georgia Southwestern as the ball flies out of bounds. North Greenville trying to get another attack in from the near side. Georgia Southwestern there to defend. Throw in coming from Shutt, the freshman out of Troutman, North Carolina, who just checked into the ball game. North Greenville trying to add a third goal. Here comes Schmidtke aiming for number 4, Etheridge. Etheridge looked like a little bit of a miscommunication. Jones picks up the loose ball, kicks it right back into play. Again, 3-on-1 defense, 2 attackers for Georgia Southwestern, but number 9, that is Ella Hawkins, picks it up for Southwestern. Here comes a shot from outside the box. Will be quickly picked up by Schober.
It just seems like 2 different plans of attack. Georgia Southwestern wants to guide it into the box and try and get it past as few defenders as possible, whereas North Greenville just crowds the box trying to get the ball to the net.
North Greenville defense picking it up again. Number 5, Hoover, first to the ball for North Greenville. Pass down the near side from number 17, Megan Robertson. Here comes across on the box, sailing in from the far side that's number 1, Tootin. Had an open look again, just couldn't quite time it that time. And that would have been her second goal of this game. Third one for North Greenville. Be a goal kick from Jones. Under 20 minutes to play. We're just under 18. Georgia Southwestern trying to get something going, but North Greenville picking it up immediately. Now here comes number 10, that is Shutt, streaking down the near side. Gets a pass aimed just a little too strong for Etheridge. Be another goal kick from Jones. Another substitution coming on. Devin Worth checking in. She'll switch in for Courtney Etheridge. Now Georgia Southwestern will pass it back with their defenders. Now they'll try to strike forward. Defender falling down all over the ball, number 23, Taylor Herron, but somehow keeps possession for the Hurricanes. Now they try to get an attack down the field. Again, 2-on-1 here on the near side. Good play there from Tori Owens. Now has herself at a disadvantage. 2-on-1 advantage, Georgia Southwestern, and Owens just rolls it out of bounds to try and stall and let her defense catch up with her. Throw in from the near side for Georgia Southwestern. Looking to cut into the North Greenville lead. Lady Crusaders up 2-0. Here's the throw in from the near side. And that pass batted away by number 17, Megan Robertson. That pass intended for Sarah Forrester. Georgia Southwestern had it momentarily. North Greenville once again picking it right back up. Now number 2, Schmidtke, striking from the far side, has Tootin open. Tootin trying to get it into the box. Tootin on the far side. Here comes the cross. Has 2 attackers there. Defended well by Georgia Southwestern. Bounces it back out. Now here come the Hurricanes. It's 3-on-1 and a hard collision right at midfield. And it will go to North Greenville after play is stopped with the penalty. Free kick right at the midfield stripe for NGU. Georgia Southwestern not happy about that call. North Greenville moving quickly again. That pass again aims for Tootin. She's been on that far side, been causing trouble for Georgia Southwestern all game. That pass sailed wide again of her. Approaching 15 minutes to play in the first half. Lady Crusaders up still, 2-0. for Georgia Southwestern. North Greenville, once again, right to the ball. Possession dominated by the Lady Crusaders so far. Now Georgia Southwestern has moved 2 attackers up, and they'll get the ball back. Moving another attacker forward. Here comes another shot. That one picked up by Owens. Owens down the far side. Official says play on. North Greenville ball. Amazing slide pass. And a hard collision in the attacking half for North Greenville. 2 players come together on the far side. And the Georgia Southwestern player is up and okay. North Greenville player still down. Stoppage in play with 13:49 left to play, and that was Tootin who was down for North Greenville. She gets back up with a little help from her fellow teammates. Showing no ill effects, she'll play on.
Just had the wind knocked out of both of them. That was a pretty hard lick on both ends of that.
It'll be a free kick for North Greenville within range of the goal. Here comes the kick. It'll be a shot into the box and saved by Jones, picking it up. And she'll boot this one downfield. Now Georgia Southwestern trying to get things forward, but that pass sailing to the near side. North Greenville content with Owens to let it roll out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Lady Crusaders. Greenville look to move it up again from the far side. Pass again, has Tootin there on the far side, trying to bounce it back to the middle. Here come the Lady Crusaders, shot into the box, has an attacker there, is number 12, barely missing her, Devin Worth. Out of Inman, South Carolina, had her up in the box, just missed her. Substitution coming on for Georgia Southwestern, number 7. Amanda Foster switching in. Number 16, it looks like. That is Kristen McDonald. Canes trying to find some offense. Approaching 10 minutes to play in the half. Very few open looks at the goal for the Hurricanes. And another one knocked away by Schrober and Owens back there on defense for NGU.
It just seems like whenever the Hurricanes do get an offensive attack, it is shut down nearly immediately.
Now a quick pass to Tootin, finds her on the far side. Retreating back slightly, passes back to number 11, Previtt now on the far side. And here comes a deep shot trying to find the box, and the attacker coming in from the far side for North Greenville. Nothing doing. Georgia Southwestern picks it up. That pass likely intended for Devin Worth. And that time, number 10, Shutt picks it up. Ball bounces out of bounds. Hurricane ball. Another throw in, knocked away by North Greenville, but trying to get an attack going. Southwestern picks it up. At midfield, number 5, Indrason. That one has something going for Southwestern. Now they have 2-on-1. Owens tries to clear it, deflects off a defender. Southwestern still in business. North Greenville not out of the woods yet. Another small clear attempt will get out of immediate danger. Tootin retreats back to pick it up, clears around the defender, down the far side. 2 attackers already forward, making it a third one. Here comes one down the middle. Tootin tries to get a cross back from her teammate on the far side. Nothing doing. Georgia Southwestern there to pick it up. Now the Hurricanes try to go down the field. Nobody open for them. Previtt picking it up for North Greenville. Kick back to Schober. Owens there on defense again. And the keeper for North Greenville coming almost a third of her way out of the box. Very far out. And Southwestern picks the ball back up. Schober has to get back in a hurry. And Owens there on defense. Solid defense by her. Kicks it forward again. North Greenville again streaking down the far side. Crossing the box, deflects off of a defender. And Owens, or excuse me, that is Jones again. Another save for the Hurricanes. Deep pass sails wide of number 23, Heron. And Owens trots back to pick that ball up for North Greenville. And that pass sailing out of bounds off the feet of number 7, Amanda Foster. North Greenville will get it back. Somebody's going to have to go after that one. Here comes number 1, Tootin, to the bench to get a breather.
Well deserved.
8.5 minutes before the half. Another attack foiled by Southwestern, kicking this one again out of bounds on the near side. North Greenville get it back. They're on the right side half of the field. Throw in. Picked up by Southwestern that time, and then here comes North Greenville number 23, Sarah Forrester. Picking up from Georgia Southwestern. Now on the far side, Previtt. Trying to bounce it down that far side, but Southwestern's there to pick that one up. They cross the midfield stripe. It's going to be a 3-on-2 situation. And Owens there simply knocks it away and will cross back over the midfield stripe.
And she's been playing some really good defense this half.
And a nice juke there on the far side. Cross into the box, has a person open, and bounces off a defender. Worth had an open look. It'll go out of bounds. Still Lady Crusader ball. Corner kick for North Greenville. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes the corner. Into the box. Still loose. Southwestern trying to clear it. It's still loose. Now they'll get it out. Number 23, Heron. Finally getting it out of danger for the Hurricanes, but North Greenville trying to get it right back in there. Lots of space for North Greenville to work on the far side. They'll take it. Here comes a pass in. Knocked back away, but North Greenville still in business. Now they'll pass back to midfield. Owens there with the ball. Again on the far side. Southwestern knocks that one away. 6 minutes to play until halftime. Was trying to play ball control, inch ever closer to halftime. Now they're trying to get an attack going. Bounces around, picked up by number 9. Riley Marks had it and lost it. Schober coming again out of her box, picks that one up. No pressure by Southwestern, pass to the far side. She'll have Owens there to pick it up.
It just seems like at any given point, Georgia Southwestern doesn't have less than 10 people on the NGU side of the field.
Now North Greenville trying to get back in business. Miscommunication between players leads to a clearance by Georgia Southwestern, but once again, North Greenville, ball crosses midfield. They get it right back again, coming to the near side. Hard pass handled well by number 12, and now she tries to cross in the box. That's Worth, but another easy save. As that one trickles into the box, picked up by Jones. And Georgia Southwestern trying to break free. That is Mercedes Benitez. Benitez sophomore out of Argentina by way of University of Duquesne. Throw in for North Greenville. Right back out of bounds off a Southwestern defender. Still another throw in. Now Southwestern looking for some offense. Owens there to pick it up. Schober clears it out. And it's number 23 for North Greenville battling hard. Forrester. North Greenville with some slight advantage. Here comes a pass back to the middle of the field. Bounces around off some defenders. Southwestern will clear it out. 3.5 to play until halftime. Lady Crusaders right back in control. This time slingshot to the near side. That one picked up by number 12, Worth. Again, bouncing around from the midfield, trying to get it. Nice back heel by Forrester. North Greenville's trying to make something of it. And again, cleared out by Southwestern, but again, Previtt playing defense, gets it back for NGU. Now with 3 minutes to play, Georgia Southwestern, a slight glimmer of offense picked up that time by Previtt again, coming to the near side once again, playing some solid defense. Owens brings it across midfield, passes to the near side, or far side. Trying to cut it back to the mid. Here comes North Greenville. That's Forrester going after it. Bounces again off a Southwestern defender. And North Greenville flocks to the ball immediately, getting it back. Nice defense that time by number 12, Bree Rada, ripping it away from Forrester, and well ahead of the lone attacker going forward, Mercedes Benitez. Benitez brings some pressure on Schober. Passes up to Jamie Shoot. And we'll continue. Georgia Southwestern bench encouraging Benitez, saying she's got 2 minutes. Now closer to a minute and a half, trying to get a goal just before halftime.
The last 20 minutes, they have not been afraid to communicate. They have been yelling everything onto the field.
2-on-1, Benitez and Owens in that matchup. Owens gets that matchup. She also had Shutt back there to help her. Owens crossing midfield again. Passing forward, lots of space on that far side. Who will get to it first? North Greenville cuts around the defense, into the box, pass forward. Cleared away by Southwestern. North Greenville immediately going right back after it. Final minute of the first half. This long pass into the box, saved, dropped by Jones. And offsides flag goes up on the far side.
That's the right call.
Clock continues to run. 30 seconds for Georgia Southwestern. 2-0 the deficit for the Hurricanes. One more solid attack. Here upcoming from the Hurricanes. Here it comes. That one picked up by Heron. And North Greenville knocks it away. But again, picked up right down the midfield by the Hurricanes. Here comes Georgia Southwestern. This is the biggest attack they've had all game so far. And again, fizzled out. Owens on defense. Miscommunication that time, trying to pass to Shutt. And Southwestern will try to cross it into the box. Time expires, though, on them. And at the half, it is 2-0 North Greenville. Lindsay Tootin and Lauren Previtt, your two scores for North Greenville. So we'll take our halftime break. Still the second half of NGU and Georgia Southwestern upcoming, followed by the North Greenville men and Newberry College later on tonight here on the North Greenville Sports Network. minutes before halftime is over and the second half underway. We have Gabby down on the sideline getting ready to talk to the head coach for Georgia Southwestern and get her thoughts on this ball game and possible adjustments for the second half. North Greenville up 2-0. And now sending it down field side.
This is Gabrielle Finelli reporting live with the North Greenville Sports Network. I'm here with Coach Snow. She's just going to answer a couple questions for us. Coach Snow, thank you for being with us during halftime. So could you tell us who your players are that we should look out for after halftime that definitely bring a lot of talent to the field and a lot of power and keep the whole game flowing?
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be our whole team. So we just talked about going green and being all in, but definitely it's going to be coming from our keeper and our back four, especially our two center backs, Bree Rita and Avery Hyde. So they're the ones that are going to get us pumped up and energized.
Awesome. Yeah, I was saying before that you guys definitely have a very strong defense, and it's very evident. What do you think that your team needs to do to bring it this second half?
Just be a little bit quicker to get back and recover. So as soon as we lose it, we got to have pressure on the ball right away. So we're being a little too nice, letting them come a little too far down the field.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck to you. Back to you guys.
36 seconds before second half action gets underway. North Greenville, as before mentioned, up 2-0. Previtt and Tooten, the two scores so far for North Greenville. We'll look to maintain and then possibly add to that score and get a 2-0 record on the year.
Which would be much improved from the 2014 season. This is already looking like a much better outing for the Lady Crusaders.
And the scoreboard goes off with still 9.9 seconds left, but I think they're all ready to go for the second half.
Couldn't wait an extra 10 seconds.
So 45 minutes, that's the second half, thrown up on the scoreboard. Georgia Southwestern getting pepped up. Georgia Southwestern received the first half kick. North Greenville will get it to start the second half. North Greenville has the ball at midfield. Ready to start the second half. Whistle blows and we're underway. North Greenville kicks it back. They've had solid defense so far this game, provided by number 14, Ashton Robinson, and number 19, Tori Owens. North Greenville wasting no time trying to get an attack forward, but the ball passed just wide of the attacker on the far side for North Greenville. That's Previtt. Will be a throw-in for Georgia Southwestern. See here in the second half, Georgia Southwestern elects to throw any more attackers forward. They did toward the latter stages of the first half, but for most of that first half, they only had one or two players actually get forward and try and threaten a goal. Only one shot on goal that whole first half for the Hurricanes.
as opposed to 5 for the Lady Crusaders.
And now that ball cleared out by Georgia Southwestern as North Greenville threatened. Number 2, Olivia Schmidtke, trying to make another attack down the middle. Rolls out of bounds, throw in North Greenville. This one bounces out of bounds. Still Lady Crusader ball. Another throw in. Time stopped momentarily. Had to change throw in players. Now we're going to throw in. Previtt with the throw in. And that one backheeled out of bounds by the Georgia Southwestern defender. Again, the throw in. North Greenville slowly working their way down the far side. Now here comes the throw in, trying to cross it into the box. It's Schmidtke. Back heels, has Previtt. Previtt crossing into the box, bounces off a defender. She gets it right back. Previtt passes back out to the middle. Has number 5, Hoover. Hoover having to retreat far back. It's Robinson coming to pick it up. Here comes the defender, Robinson, driving forward. Shoots it and picked up easy by Jones. Had Etheridge on the crossing route but could not connect. First save of the second half for Emily Jones. Now Georgia Southwestern tries to get something going. Number 11, Tara Harrison, picks it up momentarily for the Canes.
And this already looks like a much more aggressive attack than they ran the entire first half.
That's a save. Number 33, Madeline Schober. 2 attackers in the area for Georgia Southwestern, but again, the Hurricanes stalled out. Now here comes Robinson again, bringing it all the way, passes back to the middle, but loses it. Scooped up by the number 12. That is Bree Rita. And now here comes Georgia Southwestern. Coming down the middle, 4 defenders in the area for North Greenville. Nice cross into the middle, and small collision to the box. Nothing comes out of it. That's Owens again on defense, and North Greenville gets it out for the moment. Down the near side, there's a cross trying to get to the far side. Southwestern picks it up.
The Southwestern bench is still very animated.
North Greenville still strong on defense. Penalty called. Lady Crusaders get it back.
The closer we get to the goal, the more you're coming in. Does that make sense, ladies? You understand what I'm saying? Why is that important?
It's North Greenville with possession. Again, stepping out the defender that time, number 17, Megan Robertson. That ball goes out of bounds, intended for number 22, Catherine Allen. Hurricanes get it back. Hurricanes looking for some offense. Have to make up 2 goals to get the score back equal. Now North Greenville picking it up. Robinson crossing in. That one deflected, intended for Schmidtke. And that one will be driven out of bounds by the defender for Georgia Southwestern over there, just shy of the corner flag. It'll be a throw-in for North Greenville. Lady Crusaders waste no time. Schmidtke outside the box on the far side, trying to cut it back. Crosses this time in the mid part of the box. Southwestern there again to defend it. Now dangerously passing around in their box, and they finally get it out. More whistles, and I think that's another penalty against Georgia Southwestern. Indeed, Lady Crusaders get it back. Georgia Southwestern has a new attacker for it. It's Rachel Cochran, a freshman out of Columbus, Georgia. North Greenville again, right in the Hurricanes box, but solid defense by the Hurricanes. Gets the pressure off of them for the moment. Now trying to find Cochran down the field. Owens giving chase for North Greenville. She'll get to it first. Passes back to the keeper, Schober. We'll look back to Owens. been the two-woman army so far defending for North Greenville, Owens and Robinson. That's Robinson kicking down the far side. And now the Canes get it back. And that pass immediately out of bounds. They'll say it goes off of North Greenville. Hurricanes will get numbers forward and a chance. Here comes the throw in. Robinson comes flying up to knock it back to midfield, and Schmidtke steals it away. Back heels, and that one's knocked out of bounds by Georgia Southwestern. Lady Crusaders retain possession for yet another throw in. As it looks like we have a shoe tying timeout. And a substitution coming on for North Greenville, number 24, Emma Carr, switching out for number 11, Lauren Crevitt. So Carr to the far side to take the throw in. Here it comes. That one finds number 17, Robertson. Now Owens comes up from her defender spot to try and field that one. Passes back to number 5. It's Karis Hoover. Now Robinson back on the far side. And Georgia Southwestern comes up to intercept that one. Now streaking down the far side. Georgia Southwestern has numbers for the moment. Here comes Robinson giving chase. Owens in the box to provide defense. And Robinson saves the day for North Greenville, knocking it out of bounds, throw in for the Hurricanes.
And Owens and Robinson both have been playing incredible defense this entire game. Have to give major credit to them for keeping the ball out of the North Greenville half of the field for very long.
Canes have a throw in. Here it comes. Robinson there to bounce that one away. Number 17 picking it up. That's Robertson getting it to midfield. Still into North Greenville's possession. There's Tootin on a fast streak. Has it one-on-one with the keeper. Into the box. Bounces off the keeper. Jones with a save. Tootin going back to get it. Still in possession. Still in the box. She'll try again. Here it comes. And again saved by Jones.
And North Greenville may have scored 2 goals on Jones, but that shows right there. That is a very, very good goalie.
The sophomore keeper for Georgia Southwestern blocking the junior Tootin, who's already scored once today, and now Southwestern. That shot goes wide of the net off the foot of Tara Harrison. Schober, watch it, goes harmlessly by. Be a goal kick for her. Kick to the near side. Picked up by Georgia Southwestern. Again, here's Harrison. Bouncing it to the middle of the field. Has Cochran. Cochran can't hang on to it. Schober coming to field it and scoops it up easily.
And this setup that Georgia Southwestern has, I'm not quite sure I understand why, because they obviously need to be more aggressive and have more offense to score goals, because they are down 2-0 at the moment. But it seems like they're playing 4 back and 2 up, which doesn't quite add up to me.
Cochran trying to get things started again for Georgia Southwestern. Tootin steals the ball away. Has numbers forward to the middle. That Schmidtke can't get to it in time. Jones again with the save. Short goal kick for her, picked up by number 6. That's Pagliaro. Tootin pressuring but can't get it away. Georgia Southwestern on offense. Still on offense. 3 forward for Georgia Southwestern. Cochran, middle of the field, heading to the far side. Has 2 of her fellow teammates back toward the box, but passes back to the far side instead. Georgia Southwestern moving the ball well now on this drive. But North Greenville looking their intercept. Here comes a cross, but wide and out of bounds behind the net.
But just like you said, they had 3 forward, but even on that, the most they've had forward on an attack, they were still 1 short, with North Greenville having 4 defenders.
The kick from Schober finds Owens to Robinson. Far side. North Greenville in business, crossing midfield. Cutting it back to the middle. Here comes a nice pass. Has Tootin open in the box. Tootin can't hang on to it. And Georgia Southwestern luckily escapes without dropping another goal. But Owens comes up at midfield to field the ball.
Just like she's been doing the entire game.
And she'll get a second chance to field it, stealing it away from Cochran. Knocks it back to Robinson. North Greenville resets and tries again. Schober with the deep kick. Way out of her box again. And now that pass, Cochran, a little too hot for her to handle. And it ends up at the feet of Owens. And here comes Owens down the near side. Long ball doesn't go anywhere, picked up by the Hurricanes. Chop pass, picked up by Robinson for North Greenville. And number 17, Robertson, passes back to Owens. Now back up to Robertson. Crosses midfield. And here comes another deep pass. That one deflected off a defender to the feet of Tootin. Tootin, slingshot into the box, and another good save by Jones. Tootin has had 3 shots on goal this half, all 3 of them saved by Emily Jones. 2 defenders collide for North Greenville. Cochran ends up with it, but North Greenville still with defenders forward, only 2 attackers for the Hurricanes. Numbers prevail for North Greenville for the moment. Robinson knocks it away. Battling hard on the far side, one-on-one. Goes out of bounds, Lady Crusader ball. Sidestepping its defender after the throw-in. Here comes a pass down the far side. North Greenville trying to get forward. And here comes a cross into the box. Finds Schmidtke, bounces off of her. North Greenville bounced out of the box for now. Now here comes Owens. Has some space down the near side. She'll slingshot one in. Intended for Tootin, and Jones has to come up and field that one. But averts danger again. High goal kick, clears midfield, and bounces right off the forehead of a North Greenville defender, number 5, Hoover. Now here comes Owens again. Actually, no, that's Tootin. Tootin streaking down the near side. Cross into the box, and almost had number 17, Robertson. Just barely misses her, goes out of bounds. Hurricanes get the ball.
That's been the story the entire game. When they connect, they are deadly. But just again, very close, but not quite there to make that goal.
North Greenville intercepting another throw-in. Bouncing around still on the far side. And that one bounces off a North Greenville defender and will roll out of bounds. Goal kick for Jones. Looks like we might have another substitution upcoming for North Greenville. Goal kick for Jones. And picked up by North Greenville again. Canes get it back. Robinson knocks it back across the midfield stripe. Out of bounds off of Georgia Southwestern. North Greenville gets it back. 15 minutes down, 30 to go in the second half of play. North Greenville leads 2-0. That pass intercepted by Georgia Southwestern. Again, trying to get numbers forward. Here comes Schober up to field it, and she'll field it cleanly, no harm done. High goal kick for her, right? Lands right at midfield. And here comes number 4, Mercedes Benitez. Passes forward, intended for Cochran, and once again, Schober easily fields that one. Looks like number 10 for North Greenville, Jamie Shutt. will be the next player on for NGU at the next stoppage of play. Robinson and Owens in the backfield. It's Owens slinging it forward and barely missing number 4, Courtney Etheridge. Hurricanes ball. Out of substitution, switching out. Substitution on for as well for Georgia Southwestern. Number 14, Neely Fortston, switching out with Tara Harrison. Harrison off, Fortston on. Number 24 for North Greenville is the player coming off, Emma Carr. She'll switch out for Jamie Shutt. Now Southwestern with the ball back after the North Greenville attack fizzles. But Robinson once again steps in the way of the pass, slings it back to Tootin, standing here on the near side. Tootin looking for run, has a streak down the near side, heads into the box. Jones waiting at the near post. Tootin with lots of room, passes back, has an attacker, and into the back of the net. It's a goal for North Greenville off the foot of number 17, Megan Robertson.
And that all started right there because when Tootin was running towards the right side of the goal, her defender slipped and gave an opening.
Another substitution coming on for North Greenville. Number 9, Riley Marks. Switching out for your most recent goal scorer, Megan Robertson.
Earn yourself a rest, why don't you?
That score makes it 3-0. Oh, still 2. So goal negated. Must have been offside. So our lead remains at 2 for North Greenville. So you're still only 2 goal scorers, Previtt and Tootin. Ball rolls out of bounds. Throw in North Greenville.
There we go. Now go forward. Speed. Get up, Jamie.
So North Greenville still hunting for that 3rd goal. Robertson had it, but it was negated. We're still at 2-0. 2-0. Pass back to the midfield. Here comes number 5, Hoover. Cuts it to the near side, looking for Tootin down the field. And instead, she finds number 22, Allen. And that one sailed out of bounds by number 12, Bree Rita. It's a throw in for NGU. And another collision. Knocked out of bounds, slashed by Georgia Southwestern. Still a throw in for North Greenville. Number 22, Allen, again with the throw in. Trying to aim it to the box. Allen gets it right back, sends a high spiral cross. Allen deflects it in. Tootin waiting for it at the edge of the near side box. Makes one defender miss, dribbles it off another, and that one's still in danger. Here comes a shot high. Over the net from number 2, Schmidtke. And that one would have been good for 3, but not for 1. Goal kick for Jones. The header sails out of bounds for number 9, Marks. Robinson slingshots that one back into play, keeping it from going out of bounds. Here comes North Greenville again, number 6, Pagliaro in possession, cuts it back, has Schmidtke. Gets around the defender, drives for the net, and Jones, near side post save. Georgia Southwestern will waste no time. Look to get forward quickly. Trying to get the ball down the near side, picked up by Owens. Owens passes back to the keeper. Schober gets it to Robinson. Now Robinson down the midsection of the field finds Schmidtke. Cuts it back to the far side. North Greenville, numbers forward. Here comes a cross from the far side of the box. And waited a little too late for that one. And Owens once again at midfield, ready to pick it up. Passes to Robinson. Tootin lying in wait in the middle of the box. Here comes Robinson, coming way up from her defender spot, but Marks is there to save it. Actually scratch that. It's number 6, Pagliaro. Sails out of bounds. It'll be given back to the Hurricanes. That pass intended for number 22, Catherine Allen. Throw in. Deflected up. Georgia Southwestern trying to retain possession. For the moment, they have it. And now it's stripped away. Number 5, Karis Hoover. Passes back to Robertson. Finds Owens. Owens trying to bring it forward. Passes near side. That pass intended for Tootin. It's deflected, but North Greenville still retains possession. Here comes a shot to the middle of the box. Sails high and wide of everybody. Offside flag goes up anyway from the near side as North Greenville came streaking in trying to knock it in, but offside called. Goal kick for Jones again. And North Greenville stealing that one away again for the moment. Still battling hard. Now Georgia Southwestern wins the war, and they'll look to move forward. And that attack fizzles out. Robinson picks it up, passes to Schober. Schober sends it high and to the far side, out of bounds. And at the base of the grandstand, throw in for the Hurricanes. Free kick for the Hurricanes. Shot into the box. And Owens there to clear it out. Tootin picks it up, boots it over a defender, keeps possession. Nice little flicker. And Tootin coming down the near side. 3-on-1 disadvantage for Tootin, but she keeps a hold of it. Now she'll pass back, and almost a nice slide tackle by number 14, Fortston. They will call a penalty against her, and do we have a card? Yes, yellow card.
Pretty obvious call. Going after the player, not the ball. That's what you get.
Yellow card against number 14, Neely Fortston. Be a free kick for Robinson. Also learned this last year after the inaugural season of men's volleyball for North Greenville. There are cards in men's volleyball too.
You're blowing my mind.
Here comes the kick from Robinson. This one will make it to the box. Deflected out by Georgia Southwestern. Now they're on the attack. Here come the Hurricanes. And Owens there to pick that pass up. Slightly deflected by number 5, Hoover. Owens again picking the ball up, trying to get down the far side. Finds a teammate, gets it right back. Owens to the midfield. to the midsection of the field. Now cutting it back to the near side. Here's number 6. Pagliaro can't get it to go. Robinson picking it up on the near side. Robinson will try again. That pass bounced around and deflected by number 14, Fortston, who just picked up a yellow card. Now Fortston with some space, trying to get it forward to number 10, Cheyenne Busby. But Schober there to make the save as the substitution ready to come on for North Greenville and Georgia Southwestern. 2-0 to score, under 20 minutes to play in the second half. Robinson trying to angle in. Now here, near side, number 22. Allen passes back to Robinson. That pass deflected. North Greenville retains. And number 5, deep shot off target from Hoover. Now the substitution for North Greenville, number 7, that's Olivia Stantz coming in. And number 20, it looks like, or 28, that is Shira Lynch is on for the Hurricanes. Benitez battling 2-on-1, wins that battle, streaking forward. Down the far side, North Greenville's there to pick that one up. Now try to flip the field, number 9, Riley Marks with the ball. Marks trying to cut across field and find Tootin. Tootin goes back to get it. Misplays it a little bit and then picked up by number 14, Neely Fortston. A little too much heat on that one, sails out of bounds. North Greenville will get it back, throw in number 10, Jamie Shutt. Long throw in for her. Deflected out of bounds. Off of North Greenville, Hurricanes ball. And now the call reversed. North Greenville with the throw in instead. And North Greenville still keeping it. Evades 2 defenders. Here comes across in the box. Aim for Tootin. And Jones gets to the ball before Tootin. Another nice save for Emily Jones. High goal kick from her. Doesn't quite make it to midfield. Number 9 battling hard. That is Riley Marks. Still battling hard. And she finally wins the battle at midfield, gets the ball back and kicks it to Robinson. Now Robinson streaking, trying to get some momentum built down the far side, or near side, but nothing doing, and she goes back to get the ball, and she gets it back. Aiming for number 22, Allen. Plays it back to the middle. Aiming for Schmidtke, but just a little too much to her left, and Georgia Southwestern trying to get it back, but Robinson there defending against number 28, Lynch. Owens comes up to handle it. Owens splits the defense, passes forward. North Greenville again. Playing that middle part of the field, trying to get it into the far side corner of the box. It's Schmidtke out of bounds, just on the wrong side of the corner flag. It'll be a throw-in. Still on the far side of the box, bounces off a defender. Pass from Shutt. Still throw-in, Lady Crusaders. Throw-in into the box. Bounces off one player, now bounces off a Georgia Southwestern defender. And that one, intended for number 4, Etheridge, will sail out of bounds off of her foot. Be a goal kick for Jones. .15 minutes to play in the second half. North Greenville up 2-0. Your goal scorers so far today. Number 1, Lindsay Tootin. Number 11, Lauren Previtt. Number 17, Megan Robertson, did connect on a ball in the back of the net, but that one was negated. Now here comes Tootin looking for number 2. Passes forward. Just a little too far in front of number 7, Olivia Stands. Georgia Southwestern gets it back up, but only to have Allen pick it up for NGU. Now here comes Owens. She passes forward. Georgia Southwestern corrals it again. And now Lynch looking to get forward, has it one-on-one. It's number 10, the lone North Greenville defender, shut, deflecting it out of bounds and getting North Greenville out of the danger zone for the moment. Substitution coming on for Georgia Southwestern. It's number 9, Ella Hawkins. She comes on, looks like number 10, Cheyenne Busby, comes off. There's a shot into the box, sails wide, and Schober lets it go. Goal kick for her. Pass deflected out of bounds on the far side, still with North Greenville. Substitution on for North Greenville, number 11. Lauren Previtt comes on. Megan Robertson comes on. Back to action, throw in from the far side. Nice up in the air kick by Robinson. Sails right into the hands of the keeper, Jones. Under 13 minutes to play. North Greenville again gets to that one first, and now stolen away. Neely Fortston passes to Benitez. Driving into the box, Owens is solid on defense, and Lynch collides with a North Greenville defender. Penalty against her. Give it back to North Greenville. Line drive, goal kick. To the far side with Tootin. Number 22, as that one goes out of bounds, Catherine Allen goes for the throw-in. Again, deflect out of bounds, Tootin with the throw-in. Once again, finds Allen. Cross into the box, has Robinson there! And is this one a goal? No, it doesn't appear to be.
No, it
Actually, yes, it is. Okay, so they count this one.
The North Greenville crowd got into that a little bit.
They did. So that is the third goal of the afternoon for North Greenville. And a diving collision between Robinson and Benitez. Everyone comes out of that one okay. Except for North Greenville, they give possession back to Hurricanes. Quick shot, tried to flip into the box. Schober let that one go out of bounds. Goal kick for her.
And Gray, you know what we're seeing for the first time this entire day?
What?
The sunshine.
Yes, we've been plagued by rain and cloudy skies for most part of the day, as now the clouds appear to be moving out and blue sky and the setting sun appear to be moving in. As Ball goes out of bounds, far side off of Previtt. Give it back to the Hurricanes. Hurricanes have just under 11 minutes, and they've got some ground to make up, down 3-0.
And we're closely approaching 10 minutes left in the game.
Here comes number 20 to the bench for, or number 28, Shira Lynch. Take a breather. Still battling for possession on that far side. It's still a throw in for the Hurricanes. Battling for possession on that far side. North Greenville gets the better of that battle.
Tori Owens yet again.
Here's Owens with it. Passes back to the keeper, Schober. Gets it back to the far side. Almost knocked away by Georgia Southwestern. Owens handles it. Passes forward. North Greenville trying to make it 4, but Georgia Southwestern knocks it away. And now they'll get it forward. Offside flag goes up. Nine minutes left to play. North Greenville up 3-0. Looking for 4. Here comes number 5. Dead stop. Switches directions. That's Hoover. And passes back to Owens. Now Owens looking for space. Passes forward. North Greenville again. Middle of the field. Here comes a potential shot. And scooped up by Jones just in time. Right in front of a sliding player for North Greenville. North Greenville not out of the woods yet. That one deflected high, but sailing out of bounds on the near side. Number 14, Neely Fortston, had it for a moment, just a little too far. And we might have a goalkeeper change. We had a keeper warming up on the near side here for North Greenville, number 0, Cameron Kelly.
And we do.
Will switch in for number 33, Madeline Schober.
Good game from Schober. Some really, really good defense in her net.
So Schober, the sophomore out of McKinney, Texas, will give way to the freshman out of Irmo, South Carolina. And she gets tested immediately. And passes to number 5, Hoover. Hoover goes forward, number 17, Robertson. Robertson finds some space, crosses midfield. Has it again to Schmidtke. Schmidtke. Defense provided by Benitez, trying to get around her, can't. Stalls out at midfield, goes back. Has the keeper, Kelly. And every player on Georgia Southwestern's bench yelling at them to get forward, I would guess. And they get the ball back.
Oddly enough, they've been yelling defensive schemes the entire game, and now they're yelling offense.
Might be too little, too late. 7 minutes to play. Down 3 goals. Here comes number 22, Allen again. Cutting it to the middle part of the field. Swarmed by 2 Hurricanes. Saved by Robertson, who gets it. Scoots it to the middle of the field. Nobody there for North Greenville. Hurricanes scoop it up. Try to head down the field. But nobody forward. That one picked up by number 5, Hoover. Hurricanes get it, but on the far side, slinging it forward again, and Owens will just let that one go to the keeper, Kelly. Now here comes Southwestern, but Kelly scrambles that one out of there, gets it across midfield. Picked up by number 17, Robertson. To the near side, Tootin wide open, lots of room to run for her. Near side, cuts it into the box. Here comes a crossing shot off at the Georgia Southwestern defender. High shot, sails wide, off target. Goal kick for Georgia Southwestern. Another substitution coming on. Number 24, Emma Carr back in. Switching out for number 11, Lauren Previtt. Under 6 to play. North Greenville still in possession. Trying to ride out the storm of the Hurricanes. It's not over yet. Here comes number 11. That's Harrison. Dangerously almost into the box. Owens there once again. She has been all game. Knocks that one away. North Greenville scoots back the other way. Not for long, though. Here comes Rita. Picks it up, battling hard with number 17, Robertson. Robertson loses that battle, but North Greenville gets it back and then ping-pongs it back to Georgia Southwestern. Now here comes number 11 yet again. That's Harrison. Near side corner for her. Looking for some numbers in the box. Has 2.
And you have to think at this point, they've already conceded defeat, and they just want to score as many goals as they can before this final bell.
The cross deflected out of, actually no, not deflected. Harrison could not get a good kick on it. Out of bounds it goes. Goal kick for Kelly. More substitutions for North Greenville. We have Sarah Foster back in for number 14, Robinson. And she has been part of that 2-woman army. Ashton Robinson and Owens have been wreaking havoc for the attackers of Georgia Southwestern. Now switch over for substitutions to Georgia Southwestern. Jessica Bingham for Danielle Dean. 4.5 to play. North Greenville up 3-0, 3-0, looking for a 2-0 record. North Greenville moving forward again. Far side.
Back it out.
Here comes a cross. That shot off the post. And here comes a second shot. Still no good. Third shot deflected, being bounced around. Who's got it? Jones has it. Georgia Southwestern escapes again.
That shot was only about 6 inches from being a 4th goal.
This one deflects out of bounds. They will give it to the Hurricanes. And that one right back out of bounds off of Cochran. Approaching 3.5 to play. Clock stopped. Shoe tying timeout. Substitutions as well. Courtney Etheridge heads to the bench and have another player checking in. Might have been number 23, Sarah Forrester. Approaching 3 minutes. Goal kick from Kelly now. Under 3 to play. A goal per minute would be needed now from Georgia Southwestern, and the way North Greenville has been retaining possession all ball game, it's going to be a tough job. But they'll start with a throw-in from here. A pass goes out of bounds from North Greenville. Here comes a throw-in. Once again picked up by North Greenville, but right into the feet of a Georgia Southwestern player. This pass trying to bounce forward. Benitez getting it into the box. And here comes a high-flying shot from Owens. Clears it out of immediate danger, but that one out of bounds on the near side here, this time from Worth. And number 22 over the head of a teammate, Rizet. Sails it out of bounds, but Georgia Southwestern quickly. Number 19, Avery Heed. In possession on the near side. North Greenville trying to bounce it out of bounds. Nothing doing. Cross into the box this time. And Owens there again saves the day. For the moment, here comes a shot. Sails over the crossbar. Goal kick for Kelly. Olivia Stans substituting in for Olivia Schmidtke. Goal kick for Kelly. Line drive. Picked up by Southwestern. They have 3 numbers forward. North Greenville defense swarming to the ball. Here comes a shot in, and Kelly, good save by the freshman. Under 2 to play. 3-0 your score. This straight up in the air from Kelly. North Greenville hanging on for the moment. Number 7 battling hard. That Stands. And North Greenville comes out victorious. Now here comes a pass forward. Gets it to number 23, Forrester. Forrester heading to the far side. Passes that direction. Offside flag goes up here on the near side. Right back to the Hurricanes. They're in hurry-up mode. They've got 70 seconds to try and make something happen. Kelly hanging on to it as long as she can, and now we'll send a line drive out of bounds on the far side. Under a minute to play. Ball tangled up in the net. Georgia Southwestern burns a little bit of a clock, but finally gets it back into play. Header into the box, right back out of bounds. Another throw in for Georgia Southwestern. Georgia Southwestern in danger of falling 1-2. North Greenville looking for 2-0. Still in non-conference play. This one cleared out for the moment, but it's picked up again by Georgia Southwestern with number 18, Crawford. Now here's number 22, Rizé. Far side, tries another shot into the box. This one handled by number 14 and just wide of the box from the goal, from Fortston. The clock's at 0-0. The horn has sounded, and that will be the end of your ball game. 2 halves down and 3 goals for North Greenville. They win this match. This match 3-0.
Georgia Southwestern 0. Our next home game is next Wednesday. Please join us at 5:30 as we take
your next home game for the North Greenville women's soccer team is next Wednesday. Meanwhile, upcoming here in just a few minutes, North Greenville men take to the field. They'll take on Newberry College. But for right now, the women are victorious. They take down Georgia Southwestern by a score of 3-0. So we'll take a break and bring you the men's game between North Greenville and Newberry. That score once again 3-0. We are awaiting an interview from down on the field, so we'll come back on to bring that one to you.
Gabby has an interview post-game for the women's team. Here you go.
Thanks, Alan. I'm here with Catherine Allen, number 22 for the Women's Crusaders soccer team. She is a senior. Catherine, thank you so much for being with us. Just going to ask you a couple questions. So you guys are now 2-0, and the season has just begun. This is so different from last year. And can you tell us, for the years that you've played for us, what has changed, especially this year, because you guys have already won 2 games?
Well, really what's changed a lot is everybody's work ethic. They come out and work super hard, always pressuring each other and just pushing each other to be better. And we just have a group of talented girls who are willing to do anything really to win. So we have a good coach who's teaching us good tactics and everything. So really just everything all together has just made us a really, really great team who's going to do well this season.
Awesome. We can definitely see the difference, and the viewers can, and even everybody that's watching on the sideline, everybody's getting really excited. So can you tell us who you think the biggest competition this year is going to be?
Well, honestly, for us this year, it's every team. It's every team because we haven't done well in the past, so it's our job to go and show them that we are a great team, we're great players, and we're going to win and we're going to beat them and show them that we're great.
Thank you so much. We're excited, and good luck at your next game we'll be watching. This is Gabrielle Finelli signing out. Back to you.
And thank you, Gabby. And she mentioned the next game. The next game will be next Wednesday, next home game will be next Wednesday right here on North Greenville Sports Network against Lander University, who's the And we're going to sign off for just a little while. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the men's game here against Newberry College. Stay right here. This is the North Greenville Sports Network.